And welcome back, everybody, once again to Project 2M. I am TJ the Obscure here with you, hanging out in my little hidey hole. I've been doing a lot of AFKing around here, and usually I kind of set myself like up near the balcony here, looking out into the darkness. And when I came back to my computer after it was probably about 2 hours of AFKing, I noticed that my fence post was missing and a couple of blocks were missing. I thought maybe like one of my kids had hopped on and was like trolling me or something, or maybe an Enderman had stolen something. And then I realized, like, wait, I'm close enough to where a creeper could explode. That's probably what happened. Then I came out here and found this guy, and I realized, man, I am so lucky, because this is how it usually is, or it was something like this. Like, a charged creeper could have come right up next to me and exploded and just destroyed me, which actually would have been really hilarious. I guess I should have known based on the fact that there's a bunch of missing glass here as well. That's kind of a giveaway. I really want to name tag this guy and keep him as a pet, but unfortunately I do not have any name tags. I don't think you can craft name tags either. So yeah, but I did capture a charged creeper, so that's cool. I've been super busy doing lots of other stuff as well. If you might have noticed, I'm wearing this now. This was found in that little room with the water. It was in the chest. I decided, like, hey, I'm just gonna go and open the chest, and if it explodes or whatever, like, so what? I don't care. I considered trying to get iron to get a bucket, but I decided against it. So this is what was in the chest. We do now have some basic, blast protection. I guess it offers 0 armor, but still, this is kind of what I talked about in my Starblight series, was how, like, every little piece of gear really means something. Like, I know I kind of mocked the Bane of Arthropods sword that I found, but honestly, that sword was fantastic. And I'm sad that it's broken now. I probably should have tried to preserve it. This, I know, it doesn't really offer much, but it's like, this is amazing. I'm so happy that I found this. So I like that this is really making every little bit of loot that I'm finding, every little bit of gear that I'm finding actually means something. It's actually exciting when you find stuff now. What else? So I did, so we had the water there. I need to clear out my wheat farm. We had the water there, and we knew that it was close to the lava, and I had mentioned making a cobblestone grinder. I decided to try to create a shortcut to the water. In the process, I ended up discovering another area that I'm not supposed to have discovered yet. The ironic thing is, like, as I was building this, I was thinking to myself, like, man, I really wish that I had TNT, but to get TNT, I need sand. And then, like, I immediately dug into sand. And I started to collect some, and then I realized, like, nah, that would not be very fair, I guess. So I won't be using anything that I found, which is just the sand and the andesite. I do kind of want to use the andesite to make a fancier house, because I'm not a big fan of the granite. By the way, the water is right up here, for anybody who was wondering. To dig to this place was not easy, because for some reason my F3 doesn't show coordinates. Now, I know that there's a game rule that will show you, like, less information on F3. I don't know if that's on by default now, or if it's a game rule that the mapmakers put on to prevent the player from using coordinates. I'm just going to assume that it's the latter, and I'm not going to turn it on, so we cannot use coordinates. But to be able to dig here, I actually had to count blocks. So I know that from right here, or maybe it was right here, in that direction is my base, and 70 blocks and like 50 blocks or something in that direction. But that's how I managed to dig here. So I do have a cobblestone generator set up and working. It's pretty efficient. I don't lose too much cobble. And nice, yeah, that means, infinite cobble tools. I feel like I'm not picking up a lot of it now. Okay. I was not losing much of it yesterday when I was using this, but I seem to be losing a lot of it now. Whatever. We have infinite cobble tools and furnaces and all that lovely stuff. So, yeah. I am kind of sad that I spoiled this next area, but yeah, I do like that. Again, the map seems very compact. I like how close together everything is. Means, less traveling time. And this shortcut was really not that necessary. I was just super bored and was messing around doing stuff. So, yeah. Speaking of doing stuff, it was just so depressing out here. We had this giant, it was ugly. We had this giant pit with all the spider webs and the podzol and just the plain dirt, and it was just really depressing and ugly, and I wanted to try to pretty things up a little bit. So I went ahead and I did that by getting the grass to grow from out here up here, and I had to dig out a lot of the dirt to do that. I also struggled to get saplings. I did finally manage to get some jungle saplings by breaking the leaves in here. That's why we have that giant jungle tree out in the front. There's something else I need to show you here. I don't know what it is. I noticed that there was some dirt here, the rooted dirt. I don't even know what the rooted dirt is, to be honest. This is a new block for me. And behind the rooted dirt was this room with the signpost that has the I or 1 on it. I'm thinking that this eventually is a teleporter. Maybe it's a one-way teleporter. I'm not entirely sure. It could just be a secret of some kind that I'm not aware of. So here is the area with the spider webs. I didn't actually fill it all the way in. I just covered the top of it. That would have taken far too long. I grew a bunch of potatoes. Now that we have furnaces, we can cook those up. I was putting some lighting in the trees, and that's when I noticed this creeper up here and decided to trap him. Let's go ahead and put that up. Again, this is all just kind of me being super bored and wanting stuff to do. But it does remind me of, in some of the really old CTM maps, I know that I think it was even the super hostile maps, you had to get the grass to grow back to the victory monument or something because silk touch wasn't a thing. I don't know. I guess I could be imagining that. But honestly, I kind of find this really appealing. This idea of it reminds me a little bit of Terra Restore, where you had to restore portions of the map, and every time you beat a dungeon, it would make that part of the map, it would restore it, right? Terra Restore. I kind of like that, but doing it manually. This idea of taking this really ugly, hostile world and turning it into this nice, pretty, peaceful world. I don't know. There's something about that really appeals to me. That it feels like you're conquering, like you're really making an impact on the world. That is a kind of gameplay mechanic that I would love to see better integrated into a map. Granted, I think I'm probably alone, or mostly alone, in how much I enjoy watching grass grow in Minecraft, but I don't know. I had lots of fun with it. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much everything that I did. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to inform you of. I don't think so. When I was making my cobblestone generator. I did accidentally spill the water down below, so part of that lava by the iron has been obsidianized, which might make retrieving it easier. I'm also, do you think I should try to get the grass around the whole area? I'm tempted. Believe it or not, it probably took about 5 or 6 stone hoes just for this part, because you have to go through and hoe this dirt to get the grass to be able to grow on it. And hoes, yeah, the durability goes down quickly. I don't know. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I guess we could go from this direction. Although I see a skelly with a bow over there. I wanted to try to pacify these top areas before we go too much deeper or anything. The iron, I believe, is right. Yep, you can see the part that I obsidianized is right over there. That's the staircase down. It looks like we probably already set this off. So let's do that. Something tells me there's probably another silverfish spawner over here. Yep. Let's hope that there's nothing that's going to fall on our heads. Silverfish, silverfish, silverfish. Stone. Not that I don't need the stone anymore, so I shouldn't really be that excited about it. Well, this is scary. That's a lot of creepers. They don't seem to be coming after me for some reason. That's weird. Is it because I'm dressed like a creeper? Is that a thing? Let's say we should probably look above us. This room is terrifying. Let's check in here real quick. Interesting. More little rooms filled with TNT. I could potentially make use of the magma blocks for things. I do want the gunpowder. Once we actually reach an area with sand, I plan on making lots of TNT, since I don't think any of this TNT is actually collectible. I'm fairly certain it's primed. Left or right? Let's go... left first. And I need to... try to stay out of range of the spawners. That's not happening. Oh, come on, Mr. Spider. Ooh, that's close. I see a charged creeper spawner, which is pretty terrifying. I hear lava really close, which I guess should not be that surprising since we are... And, okay, there's signs. We're right next to lava. But it's making me nervous because I feel like we're going to fall in lava. Or lava's going to fall on us. Taken care of. There's that platform under construction caution, it says. Something tells me there has to be a skelly spawner over here. Unless it was a natural spawn. And I think that this probably just connects to the one that we saw previously. No more traps, huh? Just lots and lots of TNT. Ooh, that's scary. It really goes down quite a ways. I was not expecting an area of this size. All these blue lights up above have me really intrigued. Oh, I have a lot of wood on me, don't I? I don't think we need all that wood. Okay, we could go down there. Why are there a bunch of spiders all of a sudden? Not just spiders, but mobs in general. I think I saw a flamey guy. Oh, it's a guy with a bow, too. Okay, creepers. More creepers. So I'd be surprised if there's no... Oh. Ooh, okay, that's kind of scary. There's no spawners in here. Once again, I refuse to take these. All this TNT has me so nervous. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Don't mind if I do. And maybe we should have our shield on the bar or on our offhand just in case. Okay, so it goes down. I think it just ends right here, to be honest. Or not. I really don't like that. And yeah, it continues to go down there. And over here we have darkness and charged creepers. Skelly dudes. I want them all to fall off if possible. Okay, let's shoot them. I'm surprised I can't shoot them from here. Apparently they all fell off. That's pretty hilarious. I see something off to my right there. Dude, I don't think I knew about this, but yeah, apparently... I don't know if it's that they can't see me or what. But they're not tracking me. That must be a mechanic that I'm not aware of. Oh. I don't know why I don't have more things where they should be. You're gonna hit me from below. Oh gosh, okay. You scared me, guy. I couldn't jump for some reason. Oh man, all these walkways and stuff are making me super nervous. Oh gosh. I thought there was floor there and there was not. Whew, okay. A little on edge. Just a little bit. It's a combination of TNT and spiders, skellies, creepers, all the things. Oh my gosh, my aim is terrible. I think we saw... Hey, look, there's a thingy. Interesting. Okay, it looks like we're probably going in and then down and out. We could just jump out there right now and grab it. I didn't even notice it. But I'm fairly certain there's a gas spawner like directly underneath us here. It's like, I hear you, guy. No idea where you're going. I don't think he can get to us now. Oh, these creepers are confusing me. Like, do you just not... Okay. I guess when they get close enough, they'll finally target me, but... It's like they don't recognize me as an enemy or something. Which is actually a cool mechanic. There's a chest down there. I kind of want you to go ahead and just explode. Not like that, though. That's not how I wanted you to explode. I forget that I can block with my shield. Okay. So are you coming from somewhere? It certainly seemed like it. Hey. Where are they coming from? That actually has me quite nervous. Pretty sure it's another archer spawner. Is there something back here? Besides the chest? Oh, it's these guys. Oh gosh. Gosh, they're so fast. Where'd they go? Weird. They just... I don't know if they stopped following me or if they fell off or what. There's that. There's a skelly up above now. And there's a gas spawner. Let's check out that chest on the way back. Waiting for the hidden blaze spawners. Is that not a thing? Apparently not. Magenta. It's crazy to me that we're actually getting these in order. Given that there's not like a... you know, a path leading us to where we need to go. We're apparently just getting really lucky when it comes to choosing which direction to go in, which I think is probably less luck and more just good level design, world design. The player is kind of naturally attracted to certain areas. There's the blazes. I figured you guys would show up at some point. Spawner down. Chest is right there. a... I know I started this episode saying how every piece of equipment is useful, but I don't know about that one. Same thing with the instant health one is pretty pointless. I guess I could get a blaze rod, make a potion stand, a brewing stand, and then make it splash, and maybe find some glowstone and make it level 2. But just a plain regular level 1 health potion is not all that useful. It honestly, seeing it makes me think like, wait, is this supposed to be a no health regen map? Because that's the only time I could see those potions actually being useful. Should we do it? Let's do it, just for fun. Just for fun. Big explosion. Ooh. Sadly, our creeper pal has passed away. Or not passed away. That's despawn. I guess we can consider it passing away, but yeah. You know what I mean. Okay, so... do I want to stick to this lower area, or do I want to explore? Like, we can see that there's stuff back there, or do I want to head to one of these other areas? I'm kind of curious what's up top here, since we know that this area with the water and the andesite and sand is kind of back behind this wall. I'm wondering if maybe that leads us to it. Maybe we should go after this piece of iron. Ideally, we want to get to where we can kind of drop down on it. Oh. I was hoping to not be in range already. Gosh dang it. Let's get our health back up. I guess I could probably just jump down to the... obsidian there. And destroy it that way. Could also be trapped. I suppose. Coal maybe? Nope. Okay. Iron? Interesting. I'm not sure if that's actually gonna work or not. So I guess we'll just go ahead and destroy that. This room smells like a trap. Oh, indeed, there is a tripwire there. Let's see here. Can I get... okay, that disables it. I kind of wish you couldn't disable them that easily. It'd also be nice to... oh! Cave spider and creeper. Fairly certain that that is a blaze. And that right there is a zombie. Okay, so there's a staircase here. Gosh, it goes way down, you guys. And there are blazes. Quite a few of them, in fact. To the point where we probably want to see about retreating. And it seemed like just walking over the bridge, we were close enough to activate the spawner. TNT would be useful here. And I do have some. We just need to figure out where the spawner is exactly. Oh, I see it there. I don't know. Let's see here. We want to go here. And I guess I can make a button, but a lever is going to have to do for now. I think that worked. Although still have some blazes around. Okay. Yeah, this almost seems like it's probably leading us to a new area. Because it goes quite a ways down. Also, the new blocks and stuff. Well, that's terrifying. I guess let's do this. Don't want to try to do too much this episode. There's spawners. Oh gosh, get me up, get me up, get me up. This is kind of weird. I actually wouldn't mind turning this into a creeper farm. If possible. Oh my gosh, and you can actually hear, you can hear my chicken farm. So this is basically in our basement. So this would be a fantastic place for a creeper farm. Again, I don't really have access to sand yet, but we know that we're eventually going to get access to sand, so might as well. I just hope that this doesn't explode and destroy everything. This seems kind of weird, though, that the spawners were already lit up. Like, nothing seems to be spawning. The chest is not trapped, and even if it were, it wouldn't trigger anything, so this room is kind of confusing to me. Hey, look at that! We actually have enough leather to make a chest piece now. Fantastic. And then it goes down. I'm kind of tempted to explore some of these upper areas before we do any more stuff down here with the lava. That's never a fun sight to see. I guess unless you're trying to capture one, and then that's exactly what you want to see. I really want some name tags now. Okay, we made it back safely. Managed to get one objective this episode. Still no more deaths. Things are looking nice and pretty. So overall, I think we're doing pretty well. Anyways, you guys, that's going to be it from me for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time.